What would you say to someone who thinks that plastics and other fossil-based materials still solves all the issues, and that renewable materials are limited in their availability and properties?
Well, first of all, we need to find solutions to combat climate change and global waste problem. And therefore, it is important to switch to renewable materials. Recycling is simply not enough. In construction, for instance, we can see now exceptional demand for wooden building elements because customers are increasingly aware of the impact of material usage. In packaging, brands want eco-friendly solutions, so switching to renewables is a very good and important starting point.
At Stora Enso, we talk about a plastic-free supply chain. But how can we do that when we actually have products that contain plastics?
Well, our ambition is not to replace all the plastics. That might not be possible, but as much as possible. And replacing a lot in supply chains of materials that are fossil-based can be done already today. In packaging for e-commerce, food, transport, for instance, there are already today solutions that can be used. And even if we can't completely remove a plastic, we can reduce the amounts. So our products today, if we want to redesign them for the future and we have to use some parts of plastic, we will make sure that they are bioplastics used wherever possible.
We recently completed a study with experts who know our customers really well. And one of the results of the study is a bit contradictory. We see that they want plastic-free, but with all the benefits of plastics. How can we solve this?
There are a lot of perceptions and also sometimes misconceptions about things, such as that you can do anything from plastics and that plastics are generally easy to recycle. And yes, if we take an example such as the PET bottle, that is an easy monomaterial that is easy to recycle and there is a system for it. But actually most plastics are not monomaterials. They are complex structures and they are very difficult to recycle. So my point is that there are no perfect materials that can solve all the needs. But if you start from a position that you want to have an environmentally good performing material, you have to start with the design process. And you have to use materials that are easily separated in standardized recycled systems. So we need more monomaterials, innovations in these areas. And we know already today that fiber-based packaging, for instance, performs better than plastics in many environmental aspects. So constantly working to achieve plastic-free in the supply chains is a crucial area for us and for our customers. Already today, we use plastic-free packaging in dry foods and e-commerce. And by developing functional barriers, we can use paperboard also for packaging liquids and foods. So there is a growing need for plastic-free packaging, and it's only by working together in the value chain that we can innovate and bring new solutions to the market, solutions that consumers want.
We also sometimes get the question if there are enough trees to replace all fossil-based materials.
Well, we are not claiming that we will replace all fossil-based materials, but gradually replacing what can be replaced and innovating even more sustainable solutions is the way forward. And I can take one example, for instance, a lot of protection packaging and cushioning material, which is today made by polystyrene, a very difficult material to recycle and not sustainable from any perspective. This can be replaced today with bio-based foams and recycled like paper. So the usage of raw materials can be done more efficiently. And this is something that we have been working for many, many years. And today, for instance, twice as much milk cartons can be packaged compared to 50 years ago with the same amount of material. So getting more out of every tree.
How can customers convey to consumers that their product is the most sustainable choice?
What I see is very encouraging is that consumers are very conscious about materials, and our children are so knowledgeable about the environmental impact. And what it means is that it is about the everyday choices that all of us make every single day when we consume. And brands can really stand out by communicating the choices that they make, that they want to be eco-friendly and contribute to a better future. We have expertise on what is a sustainable material. We can help our customers and brand owners to evaluate different options, for instance by using life cycle analysis. And we can find better solutions to reduce the plastics, even if we cannot always achieve totally plastic-free or totally biodegradable. We will still make a better sustainable option available.
Thank you, Annica. Let's end this with a few quick questions, and I expect you to answer with just a few words. What does the future look like in your opinion?
It is renewable.
What would you like to ask from our customers?
More collaboration and executing on innovation.
And what can we, all of us, do to lead a more eco-friendly life?
Make conscious decisions every single day.
Many thanks, Annica.
Thank you.